Hey everybody, exciting day on the farm. We started lambing this morning, and our plan had been to move the sheep over to the other side where nobody's been for a little over a month for their lambing, and we thought, we'll let the rain come in and then we'll move them over. Nature had a different plan. We had the one that Marcus calls old white face. She's much more white in the face, obviously, hence the name. Anyway, she lambed in the field, and so it looks like maybe a couple other moms might be getting ready to lamb or close to it, along those lines, because we've got one down and 24 more to go. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to move them over to the other side because they have the lean-to for shelter. Weather-wise today, other than the rain, it's supposed to be in the 60s, so really they should still be able to lamb, get them cleaned off and keep them warm enough, but us being a little bit cautious on everything, we've decided that we want to give the mamas the ability to get their babies under that lean-to. So we're in the process right now of gathering them up. We've moved them from the upper field to this holding paddock, and then from the holding paddock we'll move them across the way right now. You can kind of see them there. So they were all the way up there before. We moved them down into here, and then we're going to move them across over there. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we had to pen up the cows to run the sheep through and separate the goats. We didn't want the ram in there, but he's there. And now I'm trying to get this guy, and you can hear him. Okay, here he is. Here he is, isn't he cute? Alright. Obviously the goal is that he calls for mama, and mama stays with him, and I don't get too much of me on him. So I'm really minimally holding and letting her see him the whole time as we go through this. So, come on mama. Come on mama. Hear her? Alright, we got them across, but we didn't quite get them as far as we wanted to get them. So we settled for under this cedar tree. And they're back together, and he's nursing, and they're talking to each other, so consider this a victory. I know she'll make her way down to the shade shelter soon. The other ones are on this new green grass that we were saving for them. So that's good news. And we just got, Bear moved over here, so he's with them, so he'll protect them. And we'll move Emrys over too, and then we feel like we should have enough. The dot between the two of them, we should have everything covered. So Lamb Watch 2022, here we go.
Bah.
So you can hear it's definitely raining a little bit more, so we wanted to get this guy under shelter. And I just in case wanted to get some colostrum into him. I'm not so sure if his mother's look has come in yet, so we're gonna figure it out together. Here we go, new adventures. So here I am now, soaking wet, been outside over an hour, I don't even know. The rain started pouring, so we thought cut them under lean-to and whatever, but they don't want to be under lean-to because for them the weather's really not that bad and they want to be eating the green grass and not, under shelter right now. So Mama brought her baby back out here, and they're under the cedar out here again. Mentality wise, she doesn't want to leave him, obviously, so she's been keeping him very close and calling him and making him walk and whatever. But she doesn't want to be separated from the pack too, which I guess is an old like herd mentality. Safer with the pack than by yourself, so she's trying to get both of them in with the pack and stay with the pack and the group. It'd be really nice if the pack would stop being butts and do what's best for the baby and not just for themselves. But it's nature. I guess you can't really ask it to do what you want it to do. You just have to let it do what it wants to do. So here we are in the midst of the rain, waiting to see if anyone else is going to drop any lambs. Now, the telltale signs that everyone says, oh yeah, look for this, look for that, statistically, that's not really a thing. It doesn't really always happen that way, but they say, they'll stop eating as much. Well, we've been watching the other ewes, and there's only one that wasn't really eating as much today, so maybe she'll lamb today, maybe she won't, I don't know. I also don't know what the time frame is, right? They might eat in the morning and deliver in the evening or something along those lines. So basically now the way that we're looking at it is for the next 30 or so days, just in case, we're planning to be on lamb watch, and every hour checking on them, looking in on them, making sure. We're really trying to also lamb in the pasture. We're not trying to bring them in, we're not trying to interfere very much. And I know, I showed myself feeding the bottle and things like that, but I just think that we've raised them not to be skittish. They'll come and go where we want them to go, but they're not our pets. You can't walk up to them and pet them and snuggle with them. And in lambing, obviously it slows them down a little bit, so we'll be able to check on them and make sure the mom's okay. But Whiteface hasn't let us get too close to her, so we couldn't test to see if her milk was in or not, and I just wanted to make sure this little guy had a little bit. So he drank about 1.5 ounces of the colostrum that I made, and he drank it well, which makes me think that he's getting what he needs from his mommy right now. So we'll just keep checking him and checking in on them. Now today's the only day it's supposed to be rain, and then we should have decent weather tomorrow moving forward. So our hope obviously is that we don't lamb anymore tonight, and that they start lambing after the rain happens. Just because it's just they're using the trees, they're being smart. That's why we put the paddocks the way that we did. But it just makes me nervous that they're not going to get dried off enough or something like that. So here we go. We're really trying hard not to have to bottle raise or anything like that, and allow them to do what they're made to do, which is lamb in the pasture, take care of their animals, take care of their babies and stuff like that. So Lamb Watch 2022. Walking to the shade shelter, or to the lean-to together. Good job, Mama. Hey everyone, it's almost 2:15. Still on Wednesday, still light rain coming down, obviously outfit change. Still just the one lamb, but we're eagerly waiting, keep checking, keep anticipating. Guess that's what it's all about. Alright, it is Thursday morning. Sun is about to start coming up. There's nice mist over the field over there. Came to check out the sheep this morning. No new babies yet. Our little ram lamb made it through the night, so Mommy's doing a good job. Should be a better day today. No rain or anything like that. So here's hoping that we get some more lamb babies today. Hey everybody, it's day 3 of lambing season for us. No new lambs yesterday. I came out this morning and I ended up having to take the ram that was born on the first day. I don't think he's getting enough milk or care from his mom, so I took him inside. I've got him wrapped up under blankets and everything like that, and I guess he'll be a bottle baby. You can hear his mama still calling for him over there, but he wasn't progressing well, and I was worried about him. So we tried for 2 days, just let her do it, but I think I just have to intervene or I'll lose him. I might still lose him, I'm not sure. But anyway, over my shoulder, they've decided to start hanging out over here. Maybe the sunshine today is real nice. It's a little chilly in the morning. It's only upper 40s, excuse me. So we'll see if we get any lambs today. Yesterday would have been a perfect day to lamb. It was like in the 60s. It was real nice. So we'll see what they end up doing today. All right, day 4 of lambing. We didn't have any lambs yesterday. In fact, we actually lost that little lamb. Just got back from market. And we have some more lambs. See if you can see. See, they're both up. Doing good. Hey, Mama. Good job. Good job, Mama. Good job, Mama. That's our lead ewe. Good job.
There it is. Moving. Shaking.
Good job, Mama.
Good mama.
Good job, Mama.
Hey. Shaking. It feels already clean up. It's the one we have. There we go.
Day 6 of lambing. Day 5, we ended up having 5 lambs, so a set of triplets and a set of twins. Starting off today, we've got our sheep that we call the cow because she's got the cow print. So far, she's had 1 lamb, waiting to see if she has any more. All right, we're at day 3, really, of lambing, and came out this morning. To our first set of white sheep, white little lammies. 3 little lammies. Hey everyone, day 4 of lambing, and this morning at sunup we came out and we saw one of our mama's lambing. She had a single. He's a big ram, so he's doing really good, but he's just a single, and we also think she's one of our yearlings, since it's the first time that we've had them and everything like that, so we expected only a single from her, so we're on track so far. The count puts us this morning at 11 new lambs, and puts us at 6 boys and 5 girls. So that's what we're at. Hey everyone, updates from yesterday and today. Yesterday I didn't get it on film, but we had one mama have a single, and he's a ram, and he's pretty good size. He's a little black ram, he's pretty good. And then we had a mama have triplets, 2 white and 1 black. 2 of those are rams and 1 is a ewe. And then this morning at sunrise, we had another mama lamb, and she had 2 white ones and both were ewes. So our count right now is 16 lambs, and we're split even. 8 are ewes and 8 are rams, and we're just getting ready now to give them another new paddock. So we've been rotating them onto green grass, and they've kind of had like a little maternity ward and a little daycare area. It's pretty funny, but during the day we've been getting them out to different areas to graze and things like that. So we're just about ready to move that fence again, and you can hear them. They know what's happening. So anyway, that's the update. Hey everyone, it is, well, we're lambing at night, which is not necessarily ideal for me. It's hard to do lamb watch in the night, but right now, one of our ewes started lambing right at sunset, so I stayed with them to try to see if anybody else was going to lamb. We've got a pretty nice storm coming in tomorrow morning, excuse me, and it's going to bring thunder and lightning and rain, but the good news is it's going to be almost like 64, 65 degrees. So I'm just out here making sure that she's doing all right. So far she's put 2 white lambs out, and I think she's in the middle of getting the 3rd, but it's really, really hard to see, and I just want to make sure she's doing all right. So that's where we're at right now. See what happens. Hey, we're got this storm blowing in now. I lost my hat multiple times. The wind is really crazy. I'm sure you can hear all of it. But late last night, you know, we talked about that one having 2, maybe 3. She only had 2. We stayed out with her probably closer to till midnight, and she passed her after birth. So just 2 from her. Early this morning, we had mamas drop two different mamas drop 2 different lambs. Both were boy girls. Our cow spotted little one over there. And then we've got these 2 new white ones right here off of this brown ewe right here. So far that puts us at 22 lambs, and this storm rolling in, so hoping that with this rain and everything, you know, the mama's kind of bed down, but we'll see. It's supposed to be almost 70 in thunderstorms. We're kind of the rain will be off and on, but you know, the wind will be pretty powerful. We're expecting 50-mile-per-hour gusts, so I believe every bit of it. So we'll see what comes out of this storm, and how the mamas handle it. But we've got them in a paddock where they can seek more shelter. They've got a really good wind break back here, so you just can't tell right now, obviously, because of how windy it is. But you know, we're getting them ready to kind of weather this storm. It should pass by the afternoon, so it's really just going to run. It's almost 8 o'clock right now, so it's going to run from about 8 until 3-ish on and off all day. So we'll see what we can do.